so since January, I've lost 58 pounds. I am now down to 230.2 pounds. Okay, guys, can you see the moon right there? It is. Moon. And here's the beaver dam. But it's so backlit, I can't really tell if you guys can see anything. Or how much it's grown. Not really. Hey, look, there's a beaver. Isn't that awesome? Biking to work. Going in Weight Watchers Wednesdays, early morning. It is about 6:20-ish right now, and I'll do my weight loss part of it later today. Hey guys, I'm also trying something new with the light, which I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Maybe like that, without burning down the house. Let's see here. It's always a good thing, I hear. You should know that. Anyway, so, let's see. Here's my weight loss story. The earliest moment that I can remember trying to do anything about my weight was sometime probably in elementary school, maybe even middle school. A very big child. But I didn't really pay attention to it again. We didn't really do a whole lot as a family as far as weight went until high school. And the weight at which I graduated high school was about 289, I think. So at 18, 289. Luckily, I went to a small high school. There wasn't really bullying as far as that. The worst experience I had as far as my weight went was an ROTC by one of the instructors. Kind of a big reason why I didn't continue with that program. I took a year off from school, and I lived in Wasilla at the time, and then I moved into Anchorage with a friend. I lost about 20 pounds in there, and then my dad was Air Force, so we got stationed in England, and I went over there. We didn't live, in London. We lived close to it, I think. We never actually went to London. I went to Ireland while I was there. That was awesome. But while I was there, the house that we were in was right next to a track, and so I started walking every morning and having Wheaties and Weetabix and bananas with my cereal and oatmeal, and then I worked at a bowling alley, so that was short-staffed, so I was also cooking and working on the lanes, and I was having chicken wraps and chicken salads. I ended up losing 40 pounds that summer from I started there in June, and then we went to visit family back in the U.S. in October, and I ended up losing about 40 pounds in that time period. And then I don't know where I was when I moved back to Alaska that following June, so I was only in England for a year, but I moved back to Alaska. I got a job at FedEx Ground, and I was a package handler, so lifting and moving boxes and packing the shipping cans and the trucks and the pallets and stuff like that. I did not eat very well during this time period, so I probably would have lost a lot more weight, gotten a lot healthier if I had been eating right. But I ended up getting down to 215. That was the best shape I had ever been in. FedEx, I got a job at a hotel. I was working the front desk. Wasn't terrible. It wasn't like a desk job, but I was gaining weight. And then I got a desk job, and I really started gaining weight. And I don't know where I was weight-wise in this time period. But then, 2 years after getting that desk job, we were moving to Pennsylvania to build a business with my family, which didn't end up working out as a whole other story. But I found out while I was in Pennsylvania, and I don't know if the weight gain happened before then or if it was partially before and then while we were there. But I weighed my heaviest ever at 310 pounds. That's what I topped in at there. I got a job at Walmart, and I was going to be working in the bakery, which is where I love to be. But at the time, they were building a super Walmart, and they were going to tear down the old Walmart. And so a lot of the new people were helping to put together the new store. We were training elsewhere in the jobs that we were going to be in because they were brand new to that area. So then once we got done with the training, they brought us in to kind of set up the store. So for about a month and a half, it was a very active job, setting up shelves, stocking the shelves, moving stuff around, that kind of thing. And then in that time period, I got down to about somewhere between 280 and 290. And then we moved back to Alaska again in January of 2011. I got a job at the Alaska Railroad. I was a brakeman. It's a physical job. I ended up losing an additional 10 to 20 pounds depending on what we were what I was when we got back to Alaska. I got down to about 270. So I ended up gaining that 20 pounds back when I started at this job. I was back up to about 290, and then this past January, 2013, is when I really started kicking into gear. We started Weight Watchers at work last September, and then this January is when I really was just like, I need a change. I don't like the way that I am right now. I don't like my body. I don't like being so short of breath. I don't like a lot of what was going on with me, and that's when I had to kick it into gear. So, started walking on lunch, and here in Alaska, some of my vlogs on my other channel, this is actually on, so you can go back and look at my other videos. For the new vlogging channel at Gala Vloggers, I'll put the link into what was my daily vlog channel, which is now my health channel, which is what you guys are watching. So anyway, if you're on Alaska Chocolatier, that YouTube channel, then you're fine. Stay here. But I will put my Gala Vlogger daily vlog link down below. And then for those who are watching on the daily vlog on Gala Vloggers channel, I'll put the link down below for Alaska Chocolatier, which is now my health and weight loss, come with me on this adventure kind of thing. So so that's when that started. I started eating nothing but fruit and vegetables at work. That's it. And then some kind of nut mixture, think trail mix kind of, but just nuts, walnuts, almonds, pistachios is in one of them. There was one mix from Costco that had soybeans in it. Just really healthy stuff that's not super salted. I really watch the sodium intake. But that's it. That's all I have for lunch. If we have something really healthy that is made in a large quantity, then I'll take some of that for lunch as well. I feel full during the day, and I feel full at night, and I feel good. So along with all of that, and then I had worked up to jogging. I have an hour lunch, and I was just walking, and I was able to work up to jogging, and I was getting 4 miles in jogging. But now I bike, and I have class stuff to do during my lunch period, so it was kind of a trade-off. When summer break actually starts for me, which will be the 2 weeks at the tail end of August and the first week of September, my classes don't start again until September 5th. I will definitely be doing walks and maybe even jogs on my lunch period again. is technically about 10 workouts a week, and if I get a lunch workout in, it's anywhere from 11 to 15 just from to and from and while at work. And then that's not counting the weekends. And usually there's not a whole lot of working out on the weekends, but like we take our kids to the park and that kind of counts. So, but anyway, so since January I've lost 58 pounds. I am now down to 230.2 pounds. So real quick, I'll bring up my Weight Watchers app. Crap. Closed out on me. Just kind of like doing an official thing. And then I'll show you my Runkeeper, I think is what it is. Brain farting. There's so many different health apps out there now. So let's see. Track weight. Okay, so current weight is 230.2. My starting weight was, this says 287, but it was actually 288. My goal weight for this goal round, my last one was like 230, or no, it was like 240 something. This time around is 210, so when I get to 210, I'll hit my goal. So 230.2, that's actually, I lost 4.8 pounds between this Wednesday and last Wednesday, so I don't know what I did. Something happened. It was basically doing the exact same stuff. Okay, so it looks like I started using Runkeeper in April 17th. It was all... Let's see if I can get in here. Sorry, I'm on the bed. It's kind of awkward. So, down at the bottom there, you can see it. April 17, 2013. All walking. And then we started getting up here. We started getting more and more lengths in consistently. Then I started biking. And that's about 4.9. The last couple days, scroll all the way up to the top here, have been 5.29. I don't know what I'm doing to get the 5 miles in. I think that's when I get to work. There's like 3 different ways that because it's downtown, so there's like 3 or 4 different ways that I can go to get there. And the last couple of mornings I went a different way. That's probably exactly why I've added like half a mile to my, probably not that much anyway, but whatever. I've added some distance to it, and that probably aided in the 4 pounds lost. Anyway, so this video is super long for this one. Tune in next week. So I don't have a story. I will have other stuff on there, such as health tips, other things that I'm doing. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Until next Wednesday, I will see you guys later. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow on Gala Vloggers, not on this fitness channel. On the fitness channel, I'll see you next week. Gala Vloggers, I'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Stay positive. Keep pushing. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to do anything, just keep pushing. You'll get there. One of the things that I thought about, next week or tomorrow, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Bye.